Do you own a timeshare that you're tired of paying the ever-escalating maintenance fees? You're not alone. This is a story of two couples who were once like you. Brian and Sally from Wisconsin bought a timeshare when they went on vacation to Florida over 30 years ago. It was great when the kids were younger, but they're all grown up and no longer want to use it. And to make things worse, Brian's health has deteriorated, which has made it difficult for them to use. They wanted out, so they tried to sell it. They paid a company $500 to sell it, but after they gave them the money, they never heard from them again. Sally went on eBay and found hundreds of timeshares listed for $1 with 0 bids. And she wondered, why doesn't anyone want them for even $1? After further research, she soon realized that it was less expensive to rent a timeshare than the cost of their maintenance fees. They didn't realize it would be so difficult to sell. When they purchased the timeshare, they were told it was such a great investment, and when they were older, they could easily sell it. Or they could give it to their children. But their children didn't want them either. They didn't know what to do next. This brings us to Mark and Diane from New York. They too bought a timeshare when they went on vacation many years ago. But unlike Brian and Sally, they rarely used it. They had trouble getting the week they wanted. They were told they were not available, or they needed to book a year in advance. They already knew they couldn't sell the timeshare. So Mark tried giving it away. But no one wanted it. He even told the timeshare company to take it back, but they refused. That's when Mark got so fed up, he decided to just stop paying his maintenance fees. But that was a big mistake. They ruined his credit and took out a default judgment against him. Mark knew he was in a losing battle with nowhere to turn. Although both couples had different experiences with their timeshares, they were both searching for the same thing: a way out. Brian saw an ad on TV that guaranteed they could get them out of their contract. But it would cost them over $5,000 in fees. Brian really wanted out, but he was skeptical and didn't want to be scammed by another company, especially at that fee. Mark and Diane also contacted one of those companies, but the fees were just too high. They couldn't afford it on their fixed income. Both couples were frustrated and didn't know if they would ever get out of their contracts. I'm sure you felt the same way. That's where I come in. My name is Todd. I've traveled all over the country and have helped thousands of timeshare owners terminate their contracts. I worked for one of those companies that charged thousands of dollars. But unfortunately, I saw way too many owners who could just not afford our fees because of some unfortunate situation. That's why I created Diytt, the do-it-yourself timeshare termination package. It gives you clear, simple steps and templates to terminate your contract for less than $100. And it's guaranteed. Oh, and for Brian, Sally, Mark, and Diane, it was a happy ending. They found Diytt online. They followed the simple steps and are now timeshare free. They never have to worry about passing it on to their heirs or paying another maintenance fee or special assessment again. Get Diytt today, and you too can be timeshare free.